Layoffs are very important to handle. You have to remember that sometimes there aren't any choices but to have layoffs in order to help restore an organization. Here are a few things one has to remember when planning layoffs. Human resources is 100% in charge of layoffs. Planning and communicating is extremely important. Have meetings with supervisors and other employers at least 2 weeks in advance to properly plan layoffs and make sure they're confidential. Depending on the reason for layoffs, each layoff will be different. Let the layoffs all happen in one day. The scene you will see next is a dramatization of what could possibly happen when telling an employee they have been laid off.
Oh, hi, Marcella. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Can I have you in my office right now?
Sure.
Are you busy? Come on in. Hey, come on in. How was your day? How's your day so far?
I'm good.
How's your kids still in school?
Yes, they are.
Alright. Well, the reason for asking you to my office today, I regret for having this conversation at the beginning of your shift today, but as you know, the economy is really bad, and you have tried really hard to keep the organization running, to keep the job of our employees, but we had to came up with a decision. We have to cut down on our employees, and unfortunately, you're on my list for being laid
Oh
off.
my god. Serious?
Yeah, I have your severance package ready. Um, you can, just to let you know, we are offering, there's a counseling available for you. You can use the service.
I understand, but how is that gonna help me pay my bills? I recently bought a house. I have so many payments I have to make. My
I'm
this is for my
sorry.
children.
I completely understand you there. I want you to know that this has nothing to do with you personally, with your performance. It's just because we had to cut down and let people go. And you can apply for unemployment benefits under your severance package. And
Is
I'm
there
pretty
any
sure.
chances I could come back and work? I mean, I really need a job. Like, any hopes?
Unfortunately, at this point, I can't say anything. Our decision is final, and you're not the only one. Like, starting this morning, as I said, it was a very rough day, and I already laid off a couple of people.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I mean, what if I don't find a job? I really need to pay all my bills. You understand? What I have to go
I'm
through.
sorry. This is here we go. The government job is there for you. Try this and apply as soon as possible for your unemployment benefits.
But you don't understand what I have to go through. What am I gonna do now without this job? What am I gonna do? Like, I have to pay so many bills, and you just don't understand what I have to go through. What am I gonna do? Boy, do you know what I had to do
No one could predict
to
that
work
this would
here?
happen. No one. I would never imagine after being here for 15 years, and this is the time of that we never this happened to our organization.
I mean, I've committed so many hours to this organization. I did my best. I worked so hard, and you have even told me, that I'm a good employee. Why is this going on?
Still, to
Why?
my words, as I told you, there's nothing that has to do with your performance, with your job. It's just that.
But this is not fair. It's not fair. What am I gonna do?
We all just hope that
You know what I had to do to work here, and now you're telling me that I'm done. That's it. That I have to leave.
Layoffs take time. They can last as short as 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Make sure you give that person your undivided attention and always remind them that it has nothing to do with their performance level.
let people go. This is the first time.
Yeah, but But you're not in my shoes, and you don't understand what it is to lose a job.
I'm trying to
Do you know what I have to go through? But I see that you're not understanding, so fine. It's okay. I understand.
just good luck and don't worry, you'll be fine.
A few guidelines to keep in mind when laying off an employee. Have the meeting as soon as the employee comes in for their shift. Have a package letter that really goes into detail about the layoff, but without jeopardizing any legal issues. Have a severance package ready for them that will include their COBRA notice, chance to file for unemployment, and a list of services that could help them get back on their feet, just to name a few. Let them know they will still get paid for their full shift for that day. Remind them that they did nothing wrong. You want them to come out feeling like you cared for their time, even if at that moment they didn't feel it. Be as caring as possible. With these tips in mind, your layoff can go as smooth as possible. Good luck and take care.